Today I'm going to show you how to pack for Disneyland Paris with just a backpack, no case whatsoever. I am going to take all of this and put it into this. If you're going to be flying to Disneyland Paris, you do not want to be paying out those hefty luggage fees. So today I have got the viral Primark backpack and we're going to see if I can pack for a 3-day trip everything in just a backpack. I have previously gone to Disneyland Paris with just a backpack, but it was a typical backpack. It was not a travel backpack and it was very, very difficult. Whereas this is specifically designed to go under the seat in the airplane, and it's supposed to also be more like a case, although it is a backpack. So let's see how much we can fit in and if it does really work. So what I really like about this backpack is it has lots of zips, lots of different compartments, and then once you open it up, it is definitely spacious. It has a good depth to it. I was expecting it to be way smaller than this. I am very impressed, and I actually think this is going to be a really good size. So if you've seen any of my packing videos before, you will know I'm obsessed with packing cubes, and this is one of the ways we're going to fit so much in. Packing cubes help you save so much space. You can fit so much more just by using these. It seems ridiculous, but it makes such a difference. So we're going to put all of the clothing in this. This is basically the size of an A4 piece of paper. So let's go. So there are a few options here. Some people prefer to roll and then they can squeeze in as many clothes as possible. Other people like to lie flat. So it's really down to personal preference. I actually think we can fit pretty much everything in just lying down flat. But the good news is when I'm coming home, if I need extra space, I can roll these up. And then that way, I'm going to have more that I can fit in. So inside here, I'm going to have tops for the 2 extra days that I'm there. Of course, when I'm going to the airport, I'm going to be wearing the clothes I'm going to be wearing. I've got underwear, we've got some nightwear. So this has all my clothes in, and actually it's still quite roomy. There is space in here. So if I needed to pack for a few extra days, I could definitely put another t-shirt and even some leggings, something like that in there, or maybe a Spirit jersey if I wanted something a bit thicker. Remember, of course, on the plane, you're going to be wearing an outfit. So day 1, you don't need to worry about. So days 2 and 3 are in here, but I definitely have enough space if I was to do a 4-day trip to fit that in as well. So let's grab the backpack and put our first item in. Now this is going to take up the majority of the space, but as you can see, there's a lot of depth in this case, and I'm pretty impressed. This is looking good already. So here is all of our clothing for the trip. So what I'm going to pack next are absolutely essential, and of course it is the ears. You can't go to Disney without ears, so I'm going to put them on top of the clothing because you've got a nice soft layer to protect them. And I'm also going to pack a little hoodie, and this is really good because in the evenings, if it gets a bit cooler, throw on another layer. But if you need to on the way back, you could wear this on the plane and give yourself a little bit of extra space in the bag if you've bought anything. And when you go to Disney, who isn't buying anything? So of course you need that. That's essential when you're packing, to think ahead. So we can wear this on the plane, but at the moment I'm going to pop that on top. It's going to protect the ears, and that is all of our clothing and ears sorted. So next I'm going to get some pouches out, and this is going to be for toiletries and makeup. What I like to do when I am going away is either take something that I've used before that is nearing the end. So when I am out there, I could just leave this behind. That way I'll have a little bit of room in my case and a little bit more weight, or like these travel size ones, so that you are saving as much space as possible. So they are going to go inside one of my little pouches. And in the toiletries bag, I'm also going to put things like tissues, plasters, medication. I've also got a mask to sleep in. I've got some earplugs because I can't sleep unless it's like a crypt, so I will take that with me. I've got a little toothbrush, and I've also got some blister plasters. Where there is so much walking in Disney, make sure you pack some of these just in case, because they can be a lifesaver. So that is all of my toiletries in here, and I've also made sure to make sure that there's no liquids in this one itself. I'm going to put liquids in a completely separate bag so they're easy to get to when you're going through security. And then I need to pack some makeup, so I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take some makeup wipes, and I've got some that I've already used so that I can leave these behind. It's not going to be a problem. I'm going to get all of my dry things like powders and eyebrow pencils, stuff like that, that can all go in here. Makeup sponge, and then anything that is liquid I'm going to keep separately and put it in its own little pouch. just for that security reason. So we have our clothing already in here, and now we are going to add our toiletries and all of our makeup. So this will take up a little bit more space in the case, but as you can see, there's still quite a lot of room left. I'm pretty impressed. On to the next step. Something that's absolutely essential is to be taking all of those electricals, and they're going to go in a little pouch just so they all get kept together and nothing could get lost. Now I'm going to be taking an adapter plug with me. This one is for Europe. It's got this on the back like a traditional adapter plug, but it also has USB ports, which is fantastic. And to really double up the power, I'm also going to take this one with me. So I can plug this into here, and in here I've got 2 more USB and some USB-C as well. So basically everything I'm taking with me I can charge with just this, which is fantastic. And it's great if you're going to be going with other people and a lot of you need to be charging things at night. If you've got one little thing and you can charge everything you need, it frees up space for other people too. So I am going to pop them in the bag, and then I have some charging cables. I hate leaving these loose because I'm so worried that they're going to get lost, so I will always put them in their own little pouch. And then other things I take with me are, I've got a little Emmy term, which is for motion sickness, so I wear that. It gives me an electric shock and it helps me not feel sick on rides, so we'll go with that. And then I also have some wireless headphones and a memory bank. However, I'm going to put them in a slightly different compartment. So this is all I need for the electricals, so they're all in their little pouch, so let's put them in the backpack. So we just need to put our electricals in, and they are all ready to go. And then pretty much this part of the backpack is set, and as you can see, there's actually space left. We could put more things in here, which is fantastic. So with the power bank and my headphones, I want to be able to have easy access to them because I might want to use them on the plane, and I don't want to have to keep going in the main compartment. So I'm going to slot them into the very front compartment of the backpack and zip that up. And of course, the absolute essentials that you must take are your passport and your documents. So again, I keep everything in a little wallet so that they are all kept safely together. And I'm going to put this in the other compartment at the front. This is the deeper compartment, and I'm going to be able to easily get things in and out without opening that main compartment of the backpack again. And what I'm going to also slot in that compartment is the toiletries. So again, I'm not going in that main compartment. Everything is sorted. So that is it. The entire backpack is packed for a 3-day trip. There is still space in the main compartment, so if I buy things I can bring them home with me, which is fantastic. Or if I was going to go for more days, I've got more space. Even stuff like if you want to put snacks or take breakfast with you to the park, you've got space. So I think this is fantastic. This was £16 from Primark. It's suitable for most airlines to go underneath the seat. It fits the dimensions. Do double check because some airlines it might be a bit smaller, but this is typical for most airlines, which is fantastic because no one wants to pay extra for luggage. And it also means you can get off the plane super quick. You're not hanging about waiting for luggage, and that's perfect if you are going on like the train, for example. I often get the high-speed train to Disneyland Paris, and I don't want to waste time waiting for a case, so I could just get off, get straight to the train station and head to Disneyland Paris. So that is just how you could go to Disneyland Paris with only a backpack. I'm so impressed with this. I think it's going to save me so much time and money, and the fact that you can fit it all in makes me feel very accomplished. As someone who is notoriously an overpacker, it's great to know that I've got everything I need. If I needed to take any more, I could still fit it in. But I'm not going to have to get a case. I'm not going to have to drag it around. I'm going to be free, walking around with my hands, available to pick up anything else I like. I'm not going to be burdened with a case. And I am so impressed. So if you are heading to Disneyland Paris, do you think you might go and get a backpack similar to this? Or do you love a case? Do you like to take a lot more things? Do you need a big case? Do you need a hold case? You're going to be buying everything in Disneyland Paris. Do let me know. If you do want to see more tips and tricks to visit Disneyland Paris like a pro, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit that bell notification so you never miss a video. Plus, I will link to one of my Disneyland Paris vlog series so you can see exactly what you can experience in the magic of Disneyland Paris. Thank you so much for watching this video, and until next time, I hope your most magical day. Bye bye.